There's two programs that we use from Vatech's software. The first one is EzDent-i. It's effectively a patient management system. At the moment, this is set up for tests. So things that we've put in to our scanner just to double check that it's working correctly. We have a human skull that we do a lot of tests on as well, just to make sure that we've got accuracy in our scans. We also put ourselves through this machine from time to time. And so I've got a scan of myself. So when we open up a scan and we've selected from this menu here, and this happens to be me, even though it's under test, on the other screen we have the EzDent-3D-i. And this is the scan opened up. This is the full scan in process. We've got the different sections from side to side. And just by moving these slider bars up and down means that we can work our way easily and efficiently through our scan. So here we're moving up through the maxilla. We can see where I've got fairly large maxillary air sinuses, but they're all lovely and clear up at the top there. This is the format that I prefer to use. There are other formats within it, so we can use a sectional scan to come across it, a 3D pan scan, and each dentist actually has a different view of it. If we're taking a 4x4 scan, we can now use an endodontic scan, and on this site we can actually plot the courses of nerve canals within that. So our endodontist has spent a lot more time messing around with that. And certainly on this scan, we can see quite clearly, even on the aged teeth in my head, we can see all the nerve canals really quite easily on there. One of the nice things about this is that we can tilt this, although it doesn't seem as though that would be a huge useful feature. But in a lot of other software, you can't do that. So if I wanted to look just at the platal root of this upper second molar, I could just line the whole thing up in one aspect in order to look at it. So it makes it a lot easier. Once again, if we want to just swing across just on the mesial two roots of that upper second molar, once again, we get a really, really good view of it. And it's very, very simple to control. So from our perspective, it's very, very easy to view through scans. If you're looking at full arch scans, there's an awful lot of detail, an awful lot of information you've got to go through. And actually having a simple software in order to be able to scroll up and down through, looking at the apices to see whether there's been any periapical bone loss around them is really useful. If you're unable to move slider bars quite as easily as this, then it makes it more difficult. You've obviously got different ways of changing the contrast ratio, and we do that from time to time. We're trying to pick out certain features. We can, if we want to insert implants, we can extract teeth on these particular scans as well. So there's an awful lot you can do with them. It means that you can do more and more within this software setting without having to exit it and import it into other pieces of software.